This mansion needs a facelift. So previously, I cleared out all of this area in front of this place to build a university here on Saphy SMP. I have some big ideas for what I want to do with it, to make it into a marvel of the server that everyone can come to share their knowledge and experiences with each other in the game. But first, we need to make it look the part. And I think right here is a good place to start, because this is going to be big, and I'm going to need some logistical support from a Happy Ghast balloon boy. I think this would be a great place to install one of the docking stations that I use for Happy Ghasts. I also need a heck ton of materials. I think the end result will be more than worth hanging around for, so I hope you're ready to relax and watch me build. Minus a couple of string and a fence that I missed, that is a Happy Ghast docking station. And this gives you an idea for the style that I want to revamp this mansion in. See, I'm getting to reimagine what these ancient Minecraft structures might look like with a little bit of renovation that comes from some of the new blocks we have in the game. And it's been a while since the mansion's been updated. So this revamp of this mansion will include a lot of pale oak and a little bit of smooth stone to try and freshen up the palette for this thing. Now we just gotta do the whole rest of the building. It is time to make super rich, because I will need to use dark prismarine. So let's see how much we can get. Well, that was interesting. 24 per diamond. I might need more than that. Well, I'm sure once Super sees that this chest is basically empty, then he'll pop right on in and get as much of it in here as we need. That might be enough. Time will tell. So over here at the industrial chunk-loaded area, I have placed down lots of copper materials for this build. I just need them to do that. Turn into their exposed variants. I think that's going to go really well with the palette that I want to use. While I was placing them down, a bunch of them seem to have already aged. Now that random ticks are able to be chunk loaded, this should take no time at all. I won't have to wait around and AFK for it anymore. At the rate these things are popping off, I might not need to leave them down much anyway. I'm fine with that. Honestly, the wax that I'm going to use to keep them in the state that I want is going to be the bigger thing that I'm going to have to hunt down. I hope Swuff's shop still has some beeswax. I'm gonna need stacks of wax. Stacks of wax. I think we need to go shopping. I hope Shoff gets to this nether hub that he was going to build sometime soon. That'd be really nice. Let's see what we got for wax. People are buying slime swuffs. You need to restock. Oh no. There ain't no honeycomb here. Well, I think the redstone apiary needs some competition. Super has restocked prismarine, so it's time to buy some more. Is that enough? I need a total of about 12 stacks. More. Ah, perfect. Down here in my farming area, I don't know if I have shown off this little furnace array I made. I think the original concept was a Big Booty 17 thing. You see, the hitbox of this chest boat overhangs all 8 of these hoppers so that you get a really fast distribution into the furnace array. But my favorite part of this is the silly little refueling system I made. How it goes around and whoop, feeds right from the bamboo farm as well. Which means that it's always got the next smelt ready. Other than, it's a little slow to refuel, honestly, because of this extra time going up and down. It can't quite keep up with a big smelt. But you know what? It's working just fine. Since there hasn't been a restock of honeycomb, I'm over here at Swuff's base, seeing if I can find where he keeps... Wow, that's a lot of equipment. Where he keeps the stuff. Seeing if I can do a little off-label shopping. That looks like a bee farm. Hello, boyos. Aha! Hopefully 3 stacks will be enough. Swuffs, your farm is full, by the way. Hey, I was AFK and off doing other things, and look at that. Chunk loader helped me age my copper. Man. Well, not all of it's done. I'm even going to have to scrape some of this down. Realized I set all of these outside of the range of the chunk loader, and I had to move them. Oops. I have started keeping track of donations to create the university build. And so far it's just me donating. But who knows? We might find others who have it in their hearts to help contribute to the cause. I just spent another, let's see, 4 diamonds on the cause myself. This is how I'm justifying using diamonds that I've earned from business ventures to go ahead and fund Sorry. It's all got to be tracked. And one of the material challenges I'm looking at is needing like a shulker box and a half of gray dye. You might recall that the eye blossom flower, when it's closed, produces gray dye, which means flower farm. And this is a flower farm user made for our area over here. Hello, lag. You see, it bone meals, it does water and produces the flowers for the dyes. No eye blossoms though, because that's got to be in a pale oak, a pale biome, whatever it's called. I know I'm good for the bone meal. I think I'm gonna need to make a flower farm in a pale oak forest so that I can get all the dye that I need. And that's so that I can cover the mansion roof in gray carpet, because I think that'll look good, and prevent it from spawning nasties up there so that we don't get drop creepered. That is a flower farm in the Pale Forest done, and we are gonna get closed eye blossoms out the wazoo. And look, I have a new flying buddy. This build is going to involve a lot of verticality, so I thought it was worth it to make another flying buddy for over here. Hey buddy. Sorry cow, I need your insides. Actually, I need your outside. Leather. Perfect. It ain't hard to make a mess when you go to craft even one little thing when you're living out of shulker boxes. That's the recipe. We'll go with white for now. Won't hurt nothing. This is why I build docking station. There we go. Oh, heck. I forgot to bring string. So this thing over here isn't complete. Well, at least there's a fence post I can lash up to. I even have a bunch of string at home. That's all I need to finish this too. Oh well. I've made a couple of changes, user. I've moved all of the output over to this side. Look at all the blossoms we've got already. I need this thing to be full though, and then I'm gonna need to empty it out and do it again. And now we have automatic composting for the seeds for a little bit of extra bone meal. I could also load this thing down with hoppers so that we don't have to reload the bone meal as much. We'll see how much we get. Finally, string in place. Come here, nameless one of the university. Are you the first professor? Let's just get you parked so that you can become very useful to the faculty as we build this thing out. Forward, down, locked in. Perfect. So here's the thing about a university. Without faculty and students, it's not really anything but a building. We need to invite some folks to become faculty. I have put together some invitations. I think starting off with 4 is a good shout. But we need to go and set something up to deliver these. Dear faculty member, on behalf of the Saphy Applied Research Institute, the faculty has agreed to invite you to join our staff as the head professor of your department. This position includes an office on the Sari campus. You're invited to provide attendees of the Institute with your knowledge of your field in any form you choose, be it an interactive display, a written book, a video, or another medium of your own design. Congratulations on this opportunity to share your knowledge and expertise with Saphy as a professor of our esteemed university. Chords for the university are in this book, and there is a nether roof portal. Chords also in the book. Come on, little server, chugga chugga lugga lugga. It wasn't like this until they updated until 26 dot whatever we're on. Oh, framey. There's stupid hiding around my shop. Hey,
I was looking at the guy just staring contest.
Staring contest with Herobrine. Nothing could go wrong. Nothing at all.
Yeah, I know. I lost. You startled me.
Darn. Well, now I feel bad. All right. This is what I was doing. I was gonna put this at your base, but you're online, so you can get it in person. And then we go. Bloop. Look at this. I didn't know image to map preserves transparency. Bloop. Fancy command magic. How about that?
Oh, yes.
And now I'm going to make sure I put the right book on there. That is your invite, sir.
Oh. Oceans and fisheries. Oh, wow. Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Some design considerations were overlooked.
I didn't know it did that, like, just by itself.
Yeah, the lectern outputs a redstone signal and makes things go blooper blooper.
Play, video, medium, design. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm trying to open it up so that folks have lots of ways of sharing knowledge with the whitelist. And I know the class format. We've gotten 18 to 24 years of that on the lower end for most of us, so most of us are just kind of done with that.
But are you talking about, like, schools?
Yeah, schools. Sit down, keep your back straight.
Yeah.
Use a number 2 pencil, all that jazz.
I use a pen.
I mean, I like it. Nonconformist there. And we could possibly expand your position to include something about trails as well. We'll have to have a faculty meeting about that, I suppose.
Yes, civil engineering.
Ooh,
Totally. Maybe not.
professor of
That is
civil engineering. That I like that it sounded
that is
that.
a wheel. That's a wheel woven.
There's no gravity here. That makes civil engineering
Hey,
really fun.
that sounds interesting, and I am excited. I don't have the skin prepared for that, I guess, so I'll have to do that. This is
I mean, I'm still
something else.
dressed as a park ranger, so there
Oh
isn't a
yeah,
dress code that I know of. If that comes up in a faculty meeting, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
yeah. I mean, I still have my suit from all operations, you know.
That'll work. That looks
Yeah.
professorly. We're gonna need to start handing out offices to folks so that they can decorate them however they wish.
How wet can I make it?
Should have thought more about that before. I mean, I guess you could waterlog it if you want it, as long as the water stays in there. So, on to the new facade for the university. Now that we have invited some faculty, I've laid out some logs for where I think I want to put columns, and I'm going to just build them up and see if I like where it ends up. I think that'll be, I think that'll work, but it needs more. Needs more. Let's keep placing blocks. Yeah, that's a good direction. So I knew I wanted to use dark prismarine as a replacement for the roof because that dark oak roof just doesn't match up very well. I think that's a roof line I can live with on the front in addition to what we got. Also, building with a happy ghast for even a build that's this big, great improvement. You're starting to maybe see a little bit of what I got in mind here. Lots and lots of pale oak trim and still using some stone cobble variants to sort of bring to mind some of the original design, but not at the expense of giving it some updates. Yeah, this is what I was going for. All that gingerbreading with the pale oak really goes well with the contrast of the dark. As you can see from the time lapse, I kind of locked in and just started placing things, and this is what we got so far. I've got work to do down here to start to bring it in. You were used to seeing time lapses go from bottom to top. This one went the other way, and I think that's funny. Well, a lot of block placing later. This is where we're at with the facade. Looking rather regal, if I do say so myself. Yep, that's looking good. These spaces right here I've reserved for something special though. Something a little bit more artsy. You'll see. And there we have it. I've put pixel art to show off a little bit of the different departments that have professors here who are doing work to educate the Saphians. We've got user as Redstone. Hopefully, well, no response yet there. Super is confirmed as the professor of fisheries and oceans, probably infrastructure as well. I am the economist, and this will hopefully be Schaff, if Schaff agrees to be professor of terraforming. We got a tentative yes before, and I love the way that these little pixel art thingies look, and I fully expect that we will be adding more as we grow the degree to which people are sharing their knowledge here on the server. Done a little bit of work on the inside of the entrance, and if we go up here, we have another stairway to the 3rd floor because that was a bit hard to access. Now you can go right up to the main lecture hall from there. And I have put a giant green screen here so that anybody who wants to can come here and use this to make video presentations for their YouTube channels as a way of educating the Saphians. Because honestly, who wants to attend class in Minecraft? We're not doing that. We're going to make things interactive. I spent more years in class of my life than I ever want to think about, and there are just so many better ways of doing that that don't poison the students against the idea that learning is fun. We are nearing the home stretch here. There's just so many blocks to place. You remember all of those item frames with diamonds in them that were in the mansion? I found out what those were for, and I will roll that clip now because I ended up being involved. Not on purpose.
Let's say the swiftness is for you guys, and the slowness is for you guys to throw on other people.
Where Schaff is... Okay, Schaff is in. We can start now.
He just gets completely screwed.
He had to walk away.
You can color those wings.
Yeah, I know. I liked the white.
You like the white? Oh, okay.
It does kind of have an angel vibe, which is cool. How low are you? I didn't do it.
Half health.
15 minutes. I'm about to set a timer on my phone. Just go and try to find all the diamonds that are inside of item frames. And you guys are good to go now.
Okay.
I tabbed out.
Tapped out.
Do we click the item frames as well?
Yes, please. But you don't have to, probably.
Yes, just do that.
I didn't mean to punch you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to punch you. I was trying to... You can literally go anywhere else. It's a giant house.
Oh, you got stuck.
I didn't know you could put an item frame on the side of a cauldron.
Break blocks or no?
No.
Please don't. I spent a lot of time restoring this mansion.
Hey, you're not supposed to be doing that.
Can I not use the electric? I thought we could.
There's no time. Stop.
I went and cleared out the 3rd floor first thing.
Ow.
Oh yeah, but
I don't think he was there for that.
No, also I have been kind of like baby. So yeah. Dude, this geometry.
How do I get out?
Are we done? I feel like we might have cleared it out.
Ow.
I'm just about to go check and freak. I highly disagree with you.
Oh, I got myself. Of course I did.
Oh my
I agree
goodness!
with
I found a hole in the wall.
You did? I thought I
Yeah,
fixed
there's a
those.
Minecraft while doing.
There's a hole in the
Oh,
stairs, the cobblestone
Okay,
stairs.
that was a creeper.
I don't like the sound of that. That sounds expensive.
I think you guys might have already gotten them all, so that was crazy.
How many diamonds were in there?
20 blocks.
There's no way.
I got 20.
180 diamonds total.
180?
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I got 12.
I got I got 28. Wait, just
Wait,
type
what?
out how much you got in the chat. Just easy.
Okay, so I might have won.
Super help.
Um.
Holy
Jeez.
Oh,
what?
whoa.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
bit.
walked in.
I wasn't expecting to win this. And
So where are my
and
5 diamonds?
I have the item frames to prove it. Like here's all the
Well,
item
here is your
frames.
5 diamond blocks.
Like-
Outside here is your 5 diamonds.
Do you
Oh
want
my
the
God.
Oh
diamond-
my
do you want the
goodness, thank
28
you.
Get up here.
I am
Also,
rich.
you guys
Ethan,
can
do you want
all
the diamond? The other
you guys
diamond.
have. So
Thank you, Ethan. This was very
Yeah,
Oh,
thank you.
I don't.
This-
what
this
am I
was fun.
supposed to do with this?
But wait, let
you
me
could
see.
technically sell it if you wanted.
I'll take it.
No.
Alright,
Turtle Master. Dang, that is not a
Uh,
pig step. Woo.
I'm
Yeah.
keeping the pig stab.
What's happening?
Anywho,
There's good stuff in there.
You didn't get to see the
thank you. Oh,
Turtle Master
You can-
potions and
you can
pig
see the
step.
box real quick.
So at this point, I have basically finished up the revamp of the outside, except for one area in the back here. With one more push, we will be able to throw the last blocks into place and call this build done. I think we have a visitor. Hello.
This has changed a lot since I was last over here.
Yeah, just a little bit. Oh, there's another feller here.
I really like what you're doing with the shelves and the windows.
Thank you. Yes, this is what I envisioned the mansion could look like if they updated the block palette just a little bit. Oh, plus some Saphy stuff as well.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah.
That giant fish. Wait,
You-
okay, I really like that.
yeah, we've got every different department that I've established thus far. The redstone department. Take a guess at what the second one is.
Take a wild guess. Aquatic department, like just the fish.
Yes, okay. My pixel art isn't that terrible then.
Oh, I didn't even notice the banner at first. I really like that.
Yeah. It makes really good scales.
What's the third one?
That is going to be the economics department.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. The diamond block and the gold.
Yeah, and kind of like the bankish structure.
And then for the greenhouse, I'm assuming?
Well, that one is supposed to be like a terraforming department.
Okay. Are all of them going to be filled on the bottom thing with like subjects?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I think we've got enough folks on the whitelist to come up with that many departments to teach each other stuff. that is a greenhouse completed. This will be a place for whoever ends up teaching how to do crops and farming techniques gets to do some of their stuff. Maybe with some changes, we'll see. But I love the glass conservatories. Is that the proper term? Perfect when it's raining. That is a lot of building today. And the university is one of the largest structures by size that I've tackled in one go. Even my large state park base was tackled in chunks. It's been a wild ride. And if you've stayed for the whole thing, thank you. If you like the video, you're awesome. And if you subscribe, you're my hero. We'll see you next time on Saphy.